Well, tonight and tomorrow, we will be looking at the teachings and practices that help to awaken our capacity to be in close relationship with each other. And there's a real power to beginning to very intentionally ask the question, what are the patterns I have that get between me and really being intimate with others? And we'll ask that question. And we'll spend some time really looking at, in a very honest way, what it is that keeps us caught in a sense of separateness. And the other question, of course, is what are the practices and teachings that directly awaken and open our heart? And I'll be sharing with you what, to me, and this is over these last decades, I found are the most powerful set of meditations that really impact our capacity to be open-hearted. So I'm excited to do that with you. It's my favorite domain to hang out in, is when we're on purpose paying attention to our hearts. And maybe just to say as the format for the time that we'll be together, I'll be giving short talks. We sometimes call them dharmettes, little mini dharma talks. and then offering some different practices, some meditations, some reflections, some inquiry. And then inviting you many of the times to use the journaling. Journaling has been found to be really powerful as a way of unfolding what's going on, kind of bringing the light of awareness to what sometimes we don't pay attention to. So we'll do some journaling together, and then take some time for those that are here live. We'll take some time for some sharing, and those that have joined us on the online program will have a chance, if you'd like, to go to the message board, leave some sharing, some commentary there. We'll take a little time like that. So we'll go back and forth between practice and exploring and then sharing that. Perhaps as a way of being in the spirit of that, just to say that I think of these programs and this kind of immersion into practice as a kind of pause, where we're stepping out of the routines and habits that we often get kind of automatic in when we move through the day. And it's when we pause that we actually have the opportunity to transform. If we're playing out our patterns, if we're tumbling into the future, and that's a lot of the way we move through the day, there's no space to begin to call on some deeper wisdom or intuition. So we're pausing, and so it's in that spirit I'd like to begin with a pause, a formal pause where I invite you to sit however you're most comfortable. Just take a few moments to arrive consciously in presence. So letting your body come into stillness. And I think of the beginning of pausing as just to notice and welcome what's here. So we begin to just notice what's going on here. And in this case, to notice in a more broad and collective way that here we are with others. So just to sense who's here in the room, and to sense in a broader way all those who may be taking part in this meditative journey into more intimacy. Just to sense all of us together, because there is a kind of togetherness in waking up. So we honor the diversity of those on this journey. We might sense the diversity of race, of sexual orientation, age, ethnicity, geography, physical ability. Here we are, just waking up together. And in this pause, we also welcome all the different parts of ourselves. You might check what you brought in with you tonight. It might be the first time you've actually, for quite a while, made contact. So just sense what's here. Maybe you've come in with a sense of excitement or nervousness. I mean, often being in groups of other people, we get tight, tense. Maybe you're tired. Maybe you're going through a major loss and there's a deep sadness or fear of something coming up. Or maybe there's new beginnings and a sense of curiosity, joy. Whatever it is it possible right this moment to open your heart to what's going on inside you? A pause gives us space to come into a fresh and creative relationship with our life. And these are the words of Martha Postlewaite. Her poem is called Clearing. Do not try to save the whole world or do anything grandiose. Instead, create a clearing in the dense forest of your life and wait there patiently until the song that is your life falls into your own cupped hands and you recognize and greet it. Only then will you know how to give yourself to this world so worthy of rescue. Do not try to save the whole world or do anything grandiose. Instead, create a clearing in the dense forest of your life and wait there patiently. Create a clearing in the dense forest of your life. Create a clearing in the dense forest of your life. Feeling your breath, feeling the life of your body. Feeling your heart. Fully here, intimate with this moment's experience. So it's interesting to notice that it really doesn't take long to get more here, does it? Just kind of remembering to pause.